Over 90% of people that hit the lottery never cash in because they never check the ticket because they weren't expecting to win. Over 90% of people. Can you believe that? So I want you guys to expect for this to work for you. How much money you want to make. There's no limit. See, one day there was a business executive who was stressed out because creditors were, closing in on him. He was in debt. The banks were calling him. And he was just sitting at the park with his head on his hand on his head. And this old man walks up and he says, "I see something is troubling you." And he looks up and he just starts venting to this old man. And the man, after listening to all his woes, he looks at him and he says, "I think I can help you." He goes in his pocket, pulls out a checkbook, and writes him a check. He said, "Here, take this money. Meet me here 1 year from today to pay me back." And the executive's like, he took a check, $500,000. Signed John D. Rockefeller. At the time, one of the most wealthiest people on this planet. The man looked and he was like, "Man, I could erase all my debts overnight, instantly. I won't have any worries." And he looks up at the man and the man disappeared. So the man excitedly, he goes home. He was like, "You know what? Man, I could pay everything off, but I'm just gonna put this in the safe. Just knowing that I got $500,000 backing me, it'll give me some strength." So the man, he starts, making phone calls, renegotiating deals. And next thing you know, he sets up some arrangements to pay some people. And within a few months, he's back in the green. He's back making money. And next thing you know, a year goes by. And he goes to the safe, he gets the check out. And he's excited because he was able to come out of debt. And he goes to the same location at the time that they agreed upon. And he's waiting for the old man. And he sees the old man walking from behind. So he gets up from the bench and he's excited to tell him his success story and how happy he was that he helped him out. And as the old man was walking, a nurse runs up and says, "Hey, there you are. Sorry if he's been bothering anybody. But he's always escaping from a mental institution, telling people that he's John D. Rockefeller." And she turns around and walks over. The business executive stood there, stunned, like, "Oh my God. This whole time I was wheeling and dealing, right? Buying and selling, thinking I had $500,000 in my safe." But instantly he said, "You know what? It wasn't the money, real or fake. It was the confidence that I summoned, the courage that I had." So I want everyone to go home, you write a check to yourself for whatever you want the residual income to be.